you can see the super van and me in person on Thursday the 23rd of September. It'll be all day, so I'll get there around 10 o'clock and hang out. South branch of the Moose River. Every night the beaver are adding to this dam. Should be interesting. I'll keep coming back to check it out. This is a nice campsite made for large parties. And they've got such a great view. I love it. But also I don't want to take it up. It's like going to a restaurant and taking a big table or booth when it's just you. You can sit at the counter and have just as much food. Big day today. Yesterday I locked the keys in the van accidentally, trying to keep the mosquitoes out while I was half awake trying to make coffee. It's all the mosquitoes' fault. $300 to send out a locksmith. I kept trying to go through the bottom vent with a stick and push on this latch inside here, but I never did. As I hammered it with the stick, I never hit the target, and I couldn't figure this out. I couldn't see it from here. It was very frustrating, but I kept my cool. I did not have to pay $300 for the locksmith, because they sent out a policeman, a real nice guy, all the way from inlet, which is about 20 miles, to see what they could do. He had some kind of reception, found out the AAA wouldn't come on a gravel road, only a paved road. So even though I got AAA, I didn't get any solution there. Then he got hold of a locksmith who wasn't available yesterday, but when he would be available, he would have charged $300. And so the cop said, your only solution is to break a window. I agreed with him. We took his baton and we were hammering on this window and it wouldn't break. You see now it's plexiglass, but he had his baton he wanted me to try, and then a tire iron, finally a rock, and then he took the tire iron and smashed it real hard. I was concerned because my laptop is right behind there, and I didn't want glass to fly in and damage that. I think that was a silly concern. Anyway, so we smashed the window, and then I thanked him, and he said goodbye. I used a razor blade to cut the black gasket, which still had a whole bunch of shattered glass on it. I'm going into town today to do laundry, many errands, trying to get a duplicate key somewhere, maybe an old forge. But where we broke the glass, there was a ton of shattered glass, so I want to get every speck of that up. I always do that when I break a window at camp. Up here somewhere, and I got to pick all this up, and then I got to patch this up. Bugs will be getting in. So here we go. Good as new, except for the dent I put in it. Very pleased. Now the glue has cured, so I assume I can take off this tape. Thank you, North Country Auto Glass. I just think it's fascinating that man is not the only creature that changes the landscape in a big way. Beavers do that too. It's fantastic. Such nature, such fun to see. But let's check back tomorrow and see how much progress they've made. I see progress from yesterday. I should have whipped out my camera, but I didn't have a camera. What happened was I realized I was locked out and I needed help. So I walked all the way from campsite 90, where I am now, past the T, and all the way till Sumner Brook. Talked to about 3 people along the way, said if you see the ranger, maybe they've got an unlocking tool. If not, I need help. I'm going to have to sleep in the outhouse tonight with no blankets or sleeping bag, because That's the only shelter, unless I want to build one. And the outhouse has a nice roof. Doesn't get used very much, so it didn't stink like some outhouses I've been to. Anyway, I didn't have to do that because I broke a window. Part of my research today when I go into town is to figure out who can fix it and what it'll cost. I want it fixed before the big meet and greet. The big meet and greet is the 23rd. It's a Thursday, the 23rd of September. You can see the super van and me in person on Thursday the 23rd of September. It'll be all day, so I'll get there around 10 o'clock and hang out. And if 5 people show up or 100, that'll be great, because the whole event is for you and me to interact if you can be there. So here's a nice backdrop for that announcement. And you see the Beaver Dam? You can. Come and see me at my meet and greet on September 23rd. It's a Thursday. I'll be at it all day. We've got the pavilion reserved. I'll post the address. And I'd really love to meet you in person. I'll shake your hand. That'll be fun. Oh, and I got some new business cards. So you come and I'll hand you one. I got 500 of them, just in case there's a huge turnout. I'm not expecting that, but I am hopeful that you will be there if you can. Look at that beaver dam under construction. I don't think the rangers will let them get away with damming the south branch of the Moose River, but who knows? Anyway, I'm starting a long, jolty ride into town to get things done. I'll get them done and then I'll come back and maybe do some fishing.